Hey, howdy, hey, what is going on, you guys? It is your boy Pirate Toad here with a Thanksgiving video. I've got a quick video for you guys that I felt like filming right now, just at the spur of the moment. Basically, we've got all my outdoor animals dishes here, I guess you could say, and we're gonna be making them a Thanksgiving meal. It's gonna be kind of a tutorial on how to make your own pets their own little pumpkin pie, if you will. So, of course, we got Fury's dish. This is Fury's tray. We're gonna make him a little pie. Then we've got Xena and Abrams and all my other tortoises that are over there. We're gonna make them a little pie. Then we've got Blue, our blue iguanas dishes right here and right here, and our baby tortoises. This is our baby tortoise for our baby sulcatas over there. We've also got some squash and stuff like that we may use, but most importantly, we've got puree, pumpkin puree. You're also going to want some sort of tortoise pellet. I highly recommend Missouri tortoise pellets, but you could also use like the Zoom Ed tortoise pellets or whatever other option you want. Basically, these little pellets in here are going to act as the pie crust, and the pumpkin puree is going to be, well, the pie. First things first is you're going to need a little container, and you're going to fill it probably less than half of an inch with water. I'll show you why here in just a sec. Oh, and make sure the water is warm water, not scalding hot water, but warm water. We're gonna go ahead, put it under just a little bit of water. That should honestly be plenty, just like that. We can also add more as we go. We'll turn the sink off, we'll take our cup and head right back outside. As you can see, you just know it's Thanksgiving when your little brother is eating pumpkin pie. He's eating pumpkin pie right now, so let's move on. Now basically, all we're gonna do is take this giant scoop of the Missouri tortoise pellets and pour it in the water. You're gonna pour it in the water just like so, and what those pellets are gonna do is they're gonna absorb that water and soak it up and basically create, I guess you could say, basically our pie crust. They're gonna get a moldable texture, and obviously we're not gonna be baking anything because you can't really bake this stuff for the tortoises, but they'll create a moldable texture that can act once again as our pie crust. Now, to be honest, this is my first time ever trying this, so bear with me, guys. If I mess something up, please don't get mad at me. Please don't get mad at me. I'm also in sort of a rush to film this because it's literally 1:13 and I want to have Thanksgiving food. I'm hungry myself and I'm ready to just relax for Thanksgiving, but I figured I might as well film a quick little video for you guys. And now we wait a couple minutes for these pellets to soak up the water. And boom, just like so. Now you can see it's got this mushy look to it. Let's just say that. But now what we're going to do is we're going to take our little plate here. This is basically going to be our pie maker. We're going to form the crust, and then we're going to put our pumpkin puree on it. Also got some cranberries to act as a garnish. You'll see what I mean later. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our trusty dusty spoon. We're going to get a good mushed up scoop of this tortoise pellet stuff here. Mush it up a little bit, mush it up a little bit. Then we're going to get a good spoonful, just like so, and we're going to plop it on the plate. Now we're going to flatten it out and create our pie crust, if you will. I've never done this before, once again, so bear with me if I mess up or if I don't make it look too pretty. I'm trying my best. Bear with me. Maybe I should add more water to these pellets. I'm not too sure quite yet. But we're going to continue to create our pie crust just like so. We're going to add some more and just go on from there. So keep doing that. Keep repeating that process till you get a good little tray of this tortoise pellet stuff. And boom, I've got the crust laid out as best as I can so far. Now once again, this is kind of a tutorial video, but at the same time I'm learning myself. And there we go, you can kind of see there's a slight indentation in the pie. We have that there so we can add our pumpkin to create this pumpkin pie. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to go ahead and start scooping some of our pumpkin puree here out of our jar just like so and create, well, our pumpkin pie. Here we go, y'all. Here goes nothing. I've never done this before. We've got some of our pumpkin puree and boom, look at that. That doesn't look too bad. And once again, it takes a little while to make the pumpkin puree, so make sure you do this before you finish the pie. And just like that, I don't know if we added too much or too little. I'm going to take a little bit off the top here just so I don't overdo it. A little bit more off the top because this is for the babies. This is for our baby sulcata tortoises that hopefully will enjoy this. And boom, look at that, y'all. Our very, very ugly pumpkin pie. Look at that. We tried. Now let's garnish it with some cranberries. We'll go ahead and add a couple of cranberries for garnish there. Look at how beautiful that looks. Mwah, look at that beautiful pumpkin pie. So we'll set this guy to the side for the tortoises. Once it's ready, we'll let that dry a little bit because as it dries, that crust will also harden a bit. But there you go, that's how you make a pumpkin pie for tortoises. Now let's do the other dishes. Now we're gonna repeat the same process with all of our ingredients on each other tray. Once we've done that, I will show you all of the pies completed, and then we will feed it to the animals. And voila, would you look at that. All of their little pumpkin pies are done. So once again, this is Blue's little pumpkin pie area. This is the baby pumpkin pie. This is the pumpkin pie for our medium-sized tortoises, I guess you could call them. And this is Fury's pumpkin pie. He's got the deluxe ultimate pumpkin pie. He's got lettuce all around because we all know he loves himself some lettuce. And then of course, well, his pumpkin pie. They are all garnished with the cranberry, lettuce, mistletoe. As you can see, they are all so beautifully garnished, guys. I think the animals will enjoy. And there's not much more to do but feed these beautiful pumpkin pies to the animals so they can absolutely just destroy them. But honestly, I hope that they destroy them, and I hope that they eat them and basically gobble them up, because there's a lot of money in food on these trays. So fingers crossed, and let's get to feeding. And here goes nothing, y'all. Once we put each tray in each enclosure, we will give them about 5 minutes to kind of sniff out their food, and then we'll come back and see if they're eating. So there we go. There goes Xena, Abrams, and all of our Russian tortoises and our redfoot tortoise food. Half of them are hiding under these rocks, but as you can see, there are some tortoises that are out, these 3 right here. Now we'll go ahead and give them a few minutes to sniff out their food and hopefully devour it all. Then we'll go give the babies their little pumpkin pie. Usually they're the first to start eating, so I imagine it won't take long. Look at those little guys. They're already out waiting on their food. They're like, where's our food? Where's our food? Here you go, buddy. Here you go. Don't get crushed. Don't get crushed. There we go. There's your pumpkin pie. You get to be the lucky Thanksgiving eater. And there we go. Their food is in. We'll give them a few minutes and check back on them. Mr. Blue, you're up next. Now, Mr. Blue, the iguana, will never eat in front of us, and he'll never eat on camera, but I will try to update you guys if he does. And last but most certainly not least, we'll get Mr. Fury's tray and set it right in front of him so that hopefully he will also enjoy his beautiful pumpkin pie. And now that the animals have gotten their Thanksgiving treat, I will catch up with you guys in about 10 minutes or so to see how much or how little the animals are enjoying their pies. Well, so far not so good. Fury literally did this to his food. He like nibbled in it a little bit, pushed the lettuce off, and then walked away. Oh boy. Fury, you need to just get over here and come eat. Come on, bro. It's Thanksgiving. These guys are taking notice finally, so we're gonna give them more time to see if they will end up eating it. Like I said, Blue's not gonna eat it all. And the babies don't seem to care about the food either. But we'll give it a few more minutes and pray for the best. Well, y'all, coming out here a little while later on this cold, chilly Thanksgiving night, Fury did actually eat some of his pumpkin pie. As you can see, he's got a little slice, a little slice right there that's gone. He's got some of his lettuce and whatever else he did to it. So yes, he did eat some of his pumpkin pie, so that was a mission success. Moving over here, let's see if these guys ate any. It appears they did eat a little bit. They didn't eat much of the pumpkin itself, but you can see the crust has been kind of destroyed. So I guess we'll kind of say we took a W on that one, a slight W on that one. Blue probably hasn't even touched his food at all. Let's see. Oh, he actually ate some of it. Okay, he actually ate some of it down. The lettuce is disturbed, so I think he ate some. So kind of a W, not entirely. And then over here, our babies ate some of the pumpkin pie as well. Okay, there you go, y'all. So it appears all of the tortoises ate a tiny little bit of pumpkin pie. Not too much. Not as much as I was hoping for. But you know what? We'll say we took a W. We'll say that they ate a good amount. And there you guys have it. That was basically making pumpkin pie or Thanksgiving meals or whatever you want to consider it. A tutorial on how to make pumpkin pie for reptiles. That was what that was. The tortoises and the iguana ate a little bit. Not as much as I was hoping for. But maybe they'll eat more throughout the night or tomorrow. And with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and head on inside, spend the rest of my Thanksgiving time with my family, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace! Have a happy Thanksgiving. Bye!